we're here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Threeflings. We are the only show on Twitch with three tieflings every Friday night. Threeflings is a collection of one-shot adventures from the Uncaged Anthology. So if this is your first episode or somehow your 50th, which would be hard because we haven't had 50 episodes yet, congrats, you're all caught up. We are currently running a giveaway on our Twitter for dice and stuff, and you could take part in that via the link right there in the chat. Tonight, we are playing part 2 of Tell Me What You Know About the Night Errors by Aaron King from Uncaged, Volume 4, the one with La Llorona on the cover. So without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs, starting with Gwendy. Tell us about your Tief.
I'm Gwendy B, and I'm playing Adara, a resident fighty-fighty tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble.
Zan, tell us about your Tief.
Hi, I'm Zan. I'm playing Shy, our resident intellectual, the Brighthorn tiefling, who is a knowledge cleric, and will throw the book at you.
And Ink, tell us about your Tief.
Hi, my name is Ink. I'm playing Ophelia, the tiefling warlock, patron of the Fiend, Pact of the Tome, and your local frog fanatic, and hesitant about whatever the hell is going on in this town.
So, because I think it's particularly important this episode, who wants to give us a previously on Threeflings?
All
we
right.
played part 1.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'll let Gwen try.
we were going to go to a mermaid party and got waylaid on the way. The group started having weird dreams about a large blue woman rooting around in our dreams looking for a lost thing, and we were like, that's weird. And then we noticed that she kept rooting around in our dreams and going through a door that was labeled the Night Errors, and Adara remembered that was like a super cool, awesome bar that she's always wanted to go to, and conveniently was nearby. So we went there to be like, what's the deal with this giant blue lady rummaging around in our dreams? That's weird. And it turned out that the Night Errors is a very hip bar where you can order an alcoholic beverage and it comes infused with the dreams of someone else. So, like, you can sip a drink and experience both vodka and also, like, a crush looking at you, for example. And we talked with the bar staff, and turns out that the lady rummaging around in our dreams was the owner of the bar, whose name escapes me. And we later found out, was a giant night hag. I guess I don't actually know if we know she's a night hag. I'm guessing based on the fact that she's been in her dreams. But a giant and a hag.
I think she's definitely a hag, because
hag for sure. I just might have been
the eye.
I might have been projecting the subcategory. Are blue hags a thing? Maybe she's a blue hag. But anyway, so she's
Ver hags are a thing. They're very like cold focused.
Yeah. So she's a giant and a hag. And she's looking for her disco ball that goes in the middle of the bar and supervises everyone, which I think somebody called her hag's eye. And we're like,
it is her eye.
Yeah, that seems plausible. It went missing. So we were tasked with trying to retrieve it in the real life because she seems to have the dream life search covered. Then we went to talk to a dream reader person who doesn't like the bar very much because it's competition. And the bar people were like, you know who's probably wanting to run us out of town is this jerk. And we went to go talk to her. We're like, hey, do you have the hag eye? And she was like, no, but I am working with Grells to feed them people's dreams. But it's chill. They're chill. And we were like, cool, we're leaving, I guess. And that's where we left off.
I forget what her name was. Was
the
it
girls were
Madam?
ambassadors with top hats, so
Yes.
Yeah, they were diplomats.
they were diplomats.
What was her name again? The woman? Was it?
Grandmother she.
Okay, I was like, it's a pronoun something. I just don't remember what it was.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone have anything to add to that?
Halfling. A halfling stole the eye. And we're going to a warehouse to confront the halfling.
Oh yeah, feet.
Shai managed with Augury to get some clues. Lots of instances of writing down feet just over and over and over again, and now we are searching for an invisible halfling who evidently stole the eye, and there was something about a warehouse, so we need to find out where this warehouse is.
Yes.
All right, 1 point of inspiration for anyone to use at any time.
Yay.
Wait, we still have the one from last week too. We have 2 this week.
You have 2
Yes.
now, and somebody has a crit from
Did
last
Zan
time.
already use it last week? Because it was Zan.
No. Ophelia, you have one from Christina.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do. Because I remember Tyler gave Zan
Just
another
saved
one,
it.
and I was like, is it this week or was it last week? Okay, yeah.
No, it's from Christina.
Yep, Christina. Thank you, Christina.
Quick correction about the feet and the halfling. You were able to identify that it's Gracelove sold short, and you know she's invisible. You do not know that her feet are becoming visible. That was a DM mistake.
Okay.
It's the
fully
first one I've
invisible
ever
halfling.
made on the show.
But we do know with the repetition of the word feet that there
You
is something feet.
Yes.
There's
All
always
right.
something about feet, isn't there?
So you can find that warehouse pretty simply. Before we get into it, hey, how about content warnings? This one features alcohol and alcohol consumption. I don't think this half of the adventure will feature those, but they are for the adventure. So if that is something you don't want to deal with, we love you, and we will see you next time. Now we can get into it.
Oh, yes, before I forget too, I think we managed to say we were going to find the warehouse because I have Guiding Hand, which is a spell that does locations as long as they've been mapped at some point.
Mm-hmm. So, I'll say you arrive at an abandoned warehouse. You are on the outside. So, given via your Guiding Hand. You arrive at the outside. It looks like no one's been here for a while. But, you know, appearances can be deceiving. It doesn't look boarded up. It just looks kind of dusty and not a lot of windows.
Mm-hmm. What about doors?
There is a large door on one side, like for moving carts and stuff, and then around on another side is a smaller door, like how people would go through.
Are there any windows?
Smaller door.
Nope.
Is it a multi-story building?
It could be.
Okay.
It's very tall.
Sorry, Zan, you were going to try the smaller door?
First, before trying the smaller door, going to use the Wand of Secrets to see if there are any traps on it.
Smart.
Oh, nice. Okay. It does 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't get a ping on the on the door, but there's something coming from the inside.
So there might not be a trap on the outside, but there's something on the inside, which means someone's here. This isn't just abandoned like it looks on the outside.
Well, shall we go in discreetly or dramatically?
Well, I think perhaps we should open the door carefully just in case there's a trap aimed at it.
All right.
I also, yeah, I think if we bust down the door, I think we're more likely to get injured or something,
Cool.
especially if there's something inside.
Subtle hints decoded. I will pop open the door carefully and serve my function as meat shield.
Give me a
back
thieves'
as
tools
she opens
check.
the door.
Sure. Thieves' tools is Dex plus proficiency. Cool. 6.
Okay.
Wait, did I do that math
that
right?
door
I did
does
not do
not-
that math right. 8.
And that door did not open.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep fiddling with it.
Okay.
Because I rolled terribly, so, you know, hopefully next time. So Adara just
You
takes...
have a passive perception of like 19, right?
I do.
Okay. So you take your time fiddling with it, and you hear some scuffling inside.
Like, coming toward the door or just around?
Around.
So I guess to clarify my question, did it seem like I was noticed or just like there's someone in there?
Seems like you were noticed.
All right, then I'm going to, I'm gonna pause and like very discreetly to the other two. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep fiddling at about the same volume and frequency. I'm no longer particularly trying to open the door at this moment, and I'm just gonna turn to the other two and say, someone on the other side has definitely heard this.
And then Chai's going to kind of take a look around and just go, should we go to the other door while you stay here?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Let's try this.
All right, I'm now fiddling without the intent to open. Or maybe like,
Okay.
I want to get really close. I want to get like all the tumblers except the last one, and then just kind of like sit there and be like, tink, 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 tink. Tink, tink. Tink. Tink, tink, tink.
I love that. Okay. Yeah. Shinophilia, what are you doing?
I'm following Shai's lead because she seemed to get the message from Adara.
Okay. So, basically, we assume that we're going up against one person. Probably not the best assumption to make, but if we open this door, then we have the element of surprise. Adara can open the other door. It'll all work out.
Okay. Do you have anything to open the door with other than our hands and stuff like that in case this door is also trapped?
Good question. Nah, not really. But well, I do have a crowbar.
I was gonna say I do too. I don't think we're gonna try to crowbar it open. Very subtle.
I mean, it depends on what the situation is with that door. If it's like locked, bolted, chained.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
It's a big door. It's got a padlock on it.
Oh, okay.
The crowbar should help. I mean, well, we won't be quiet, but
Where's knock when you need it?
Oh. I'm like, do I have anything that would actually help with this? Like, if we can belt the door off or something.
I have a lot of things that would be really useful if there were windows.
I mean,
just-
Adara, you
well,
could
then,
also just
Becky, I
try
don't
knocking
control
the
the
door
windows.
down.
I mean, I'm going to, but right now I'm stalling.
Yep. I suggest we break open this front door. Even if we don't succeed, we'll make a lot of noise and draw the attention away from Adara, and then she can open that door.
That's a good.
You know what?
plan.
That's very fair.
Okay. Give me either a thieves' tools check or a strength check to get past that padlock.
I'm gonna do.
I'll do
Yeah,
strength.
I'm gonna do Dex because I don't have strength.
And with the crowbar, I should have advantage, right?
Let's first try the thieves' tools that Ophelia's going for.
Okay.
17.
Oh, you don't need the crowbar. You get through that padlock.
I'm good with Dex. I'm awful with strength. My Dex is like the opposite end. It's a 15. My strength is an 8.
Whoa.
So
Ah,
we're like two different opposite ends of the spectrum here.
So,
Alright, maybe we can try stealth a bit. I'll just stay a little bit farther behind you, since you're probably better at that than I am.
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's like you're assuming wrong. I have +2. I'm not proficient.
I mean, you're
I think
talking
Shy
to
has a
the.
negative modifier.
I was gonna say
No, not quite.
you're
I have
talking to a
+1.
glowing cleric wearing armor.
Speaking of that, should probably douse the horns for now.
Just imagining Shy like wobbling in like clank, 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 clank.
Okay, so you lift that door
Mhm.
and give me some stealth rolls.
Oh god.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah.
You know, not bad. 17.
Okay. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna use one of our inspiration because I got a 5. Oh, that's so much better. That's a 14.
Okay. Say, you could also take that nat 20 whenever you want. But you
Yeah, I know.
both-
I'd rather wait for something that is not, I guess, as considerably important right now.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
Given that their rolls were lower than my passive perception, can I tell that they made it in?
Yes.
Cool.
What
Tink,
do you want
tink,
to do,
tink,
Tara?
I think I'm just chilling. Since I didn't
Okay.
hear a loud clatter, I'm assuming they made it in discreetly, so I'm gonna be chilling and listen for like the person I heard moving around on the other side to see if do they still seem like they're over here? Have they moved on?
Okay.
Is there obvious like furniture being shoved in front of the door? That sort of thing. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Anybody who wants to give me a perception check.
Jeez.
Sounds good.
This is gonna be where the dice luck runs out. Oh, that's not that bad. I got an 11.
Ooh.
10.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
Good job, team!
Yeah.
All right. It's silent as the grave in here. You don't hear anything. And the two of you who are inside. Ophelia, what was it that you got again? You got an 11? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shy. You got
10.
10? Okay, that's what I thought.
We're doing great.
Yep, just fine.
You're doing okay. Ophelia,
Yes.
you spot a piece of floor just ahead that looks a little different than the rest of it, like a big square that looks a little different than the rest of the floor. Like maybe it's a slightly different color.
Lore.
But
Ooh,
other
floor.
than that, can't really tell what, if anything, is in here.
Is there anything else we like Shy and I can see with dark vision?
Yeah, there are some dust-covered crates. And, like, you can't see through the crates, obviously.
Yes.
And some drag marks, like carriage cart paths from where you're coming in.
Okay. So somebody's been. This warehouse has been being used for something, despite its outward appearances.
I'd say those carriage cart marks look pretty old. Like it's that's where they were coming and going from.
Okay.
Like they're
Yeah,
well worn into it.
Yeah, there's still stuff in here though. I'm gonna lean over to Shy and whisper. Did say that there was something magic in here, right?
Yeah, something near a trap, specifically near where a trapper secret near where Ardara is.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my wand of detect magic. What do I feel in the area that's magic?
Ooh. That's magical. How far does that go out?
I don't know if I don't
You know
the
what?
ac-
I think it's 30 feet, but let me check.
I
Because this one's a little
do-
bit different.
It is detect magic 30 feet. Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
There is a strong magical presence in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can... You sense some illusion magic?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a glowing ball of illusion magic.
I tell where it's centered on?
Yes. It is on a rafter beam just above the doorway where Adara is going tink, tink, tink.
Hmm. Okay. Shy.
Yes.
And because Shy can see in the dark, I don't really have to communicate this. I'm gonna point at the beam above the door where Adara is and say, found our little magic friend.
Ah. I wonder if that's the same as the trap that I sensed.
I don't know. I can just tell that it's magic. I'm not that. I can't be that specific with you, unfortunately.
Okay, well, we know there's something up there. I'm going to look around the door where Adara is tinking and see if there are any other traps, like something that's going to spring if she opens the door.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Another 10.
Okay.
Doing good.
You know what? That's okay. That's what you needed. It's not a very fantastic trap. Just past the entrance to that door, you see a rug that seems like it's not quite sitting right.
Oh, I hate him. I know what this is. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling I know what that is as well.
A normal rug.
Gwen's face.
It's a carpet.
It's a regular rug.
You
It's
know
just
what,
it's just
though?
probably weird.
Hey, if you keep an eye on our magic friend, I'm going to try and sacred flame that rug.
Can I see it from here that I would understand like what is going on, or is this kind of like a thing where Shy is far enough away from me at this point?
I assumed you two were walking right close to each other, so
Yeah,
once it's
probably.
pointed out, you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Adara,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you can't hear them whispering.
Okay.
Because if you can hear them whispering, the person they're whispering about can hear them whispering, and I don't think they want that.
Yeah.
No. However, when Tri-Sacred frames that rug, that will probably cause some sort of disturbance.
That's
It will.
I feel like if you set that rug on fire, you're gonna. Number one, I'm not gonna be able to keep an eye on our magic friend because I think they're gonna book it, and I don't know if that's the most tactical decision.
Well then, do we want to attack the magic friend instead? I would really rather take care of the rug and get Adara in here.
That's fair. This
Tink,
detect
tink,
magic
tink,
goes for
tink.
10 minutes. Is the rug also magic based on what I can tell?
It is not.
Okay. Give me like 1 second, Shy, before you do that. And I'm gonna just like walk back slowly. And can I see what's going on with that little thing on the floor?
Yeah, what are you trying to do with it?
Just figure out what it is, like why it's a different color.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, like it's like, can I tell that this has been a part of the floor that's been replaced? Is this just something over the floor? I don't know what's going on. Let's see. It's a 12.
Okay. You can't quite make out what it is. but it's definitely a part of the floor
Okay.
that looks like it forms maybe a sort of pressure plate. You just can't figure out how it works.
Okay. Well, that's
Maybe it's part of like a lifting mechanism for
Yeah.
stuff that used to be here, or something else.
okay. Pressure plate. That's all I kind of needed to know. I have to keep reminding myself that I have a thing that lets me add d10s to rolls. I have to remember that. I keep forgetting. Oh my god, why am I like this? So I'm gonna walk back over to Shai and say, okay, what's the plan after we, set the rug on fire and alert everything else that's going on in here?
Well, I was hoping if you could try and stop the magic friend from getting away, since you can sense where they are, or just make sure you know where they go if they do bolt.
Fair enough.
I just want to get Adara in here without setting off that trap.
Yeah. That's fair enough. I am going to pull out my wand of magic missile and hold it in between my hands, and I'm gonna let Shai go whenever she's ready.
Okay.
Okay. Time to fire Sacred Flame. Okay, so that would be an 18 to hit the rug.
You definitely hit that rug.
All right.
If
7 points of radiant damage.
That
Jeez.
rug ignites.
All right.
Oh.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Sacred Flame have a verbal component?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So there's definitely a rule in D&D where verbal components have to be loud enough that people can realistically hear them. So do I hear Shai cast a spell?
I will say yes.
Great.
I
want
feel like
and-
it'd be hard not to at that point.
I want
And
to pop
now
the
we
rest
can
of the door
roll
open?
initiative.
Okay. Dang.
What did I miss? I had to
Oh
think
my
about
God.
They fighting a rug.
It's like the rug is
So-
a trap. Of course I
The
light it
rug-
on fire.
The rug is a tarp.
So
I mean, at least it's radiant fire, so it's not gonna catch anything else on fire.
At least it's not normal fire,
So I want everyone to know that I have advantage on these, so it's fine. But I did roll my second nat 1 of the night.
Oh
I just
my
also rolled an 11,
Just
so
get 'em all
15. Yeah.
You know
You
what?
got a 15?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to do it now.
What about Shai?
7.
Ophelia?
17.
Okay.
Penhead asked, "Is this rug Persian?" It's a great question. This reminds me of the time my party bought a table.
Well, right now we can't even tell the colors that the rug is, so I don't think we could tell if it was Persian.
So that rug is a light. And Ophelia, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye. Has the magic presence kind of moved anywhere?
Not yet, because it hasn't gotten its turn.
Okay, tries of giving Adara a crit as a treat.
Thank you.
You get a crit now. So I am gonna hold my action with my wand of magic missile until either something begins to advance toward me or move, or the person above the door tries to move.
Okay. Above the door, you hear a clatter, and then there is an explosion of smoke and mist, and the area above and surrounding the door is now heavily obscured with smoke, and you can't see what's going on in a 20-foot radius.
What's the deal with detect magic? What is it? It's a faint aura.
Yep.
So Okay, because I'm trying to figure out.
Around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Okay. Penetrates most barriers with block on front of stone, 1 inch metal, 10 sheet of ladder, 3 feet of dirt. Okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, I just can't see anything anymore.
You can detect a whole bunch of fog cloud.
Oh, wow, who would have guessed?
And
Ugh.
Adara, it's your turn.
All right, I'm opening the door.
Okay. You open and are hit in the face with a whole bunch of smoke.
Mhm.
You can't see, but you smell fire. But not like enough fire for all of this smoke.
Okay. I have so far only heard Shy cast a spell, and then it's been full of smoke. So I'm moving into the room in a straight line.
Okay. That is fun for me.
Sorry,
Trip
team.
over the magic person. Oh my gosh.
Give me... Are you watching where you're going, trying to, even though you can't really see?
I mean, I'm like checking my footing for obvious like trip lines because I did, or that sort of thing, because like I knew that somebody knew I was at the door. But I do want to get into the room. So like I'm looking, but
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
all right. So
here
straight
we
roll
go.
because normally I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 16.
Okay,
You
good.
nimbly just avoid stepping into a hole where that is now full of fire as a rug that was covering a pit is now slowly going into ashes. So you skirt around that.
Cool. You'd probably hear Adara just go like, "Oh shit!" She like gonna have hops over the rug.
Oh, shit, a rug.
It wasn't a special rug at all.
It was
a-
just covering a trap.
Yeah.
It's so suspicious.
And then can I travel enough to get like out of the smoke?
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius. You have more than that movement.
Yeah. All right. I would like to do that and then look around, try and figure out what's going on.
Okay. You see that it is dark in here. There's a lot of smoke. Like I said, a little bit of fire. And there's some boxes in here. And from this angle, you can see a little pathway through some of the boxes.
Okay. Do I see Shy and Ophelia?
Yes.
Cool. Good to know. I assume that's my turn.
That is your turn.
Cool.
Shy, what would you like to do?
Well, was not expecting smoke.
My question is how? You set a rug on fire. How did you not expect smoke?
It was radiant fire. It's not,
It's still fire.
but it didn't produce this amount of smoke. It would have been fine. I want
Okay.
to see if I can tell where Magic Friend, who was on the beam, went to, because obviously the smoke is a distraction.
You can give me a perception check.
Alright, let's try it. Hopefully I'll roll more than a 6 this time.
Oh, let's see.
I rolled a 1, so that's total of 5.
No.
Oh no.
And I just realized that would have been a disadvantage anyway, because she's invisible. So,
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
that's fine. Ophelia, it's your turn.
Okay. So that now that I've noticed that this whole thing is gone, I am essentially going to take my snake out and throw them to the ground because
Okay.
snake has blind sight. So
Ooh.
we'll use that. And then I'll roll my initiative for the snake. Snake gets an 11.
Okay.
We gotta put like a permanent content warning that there always might be snake,
That's true.
just in case.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, because that takes my entire action.
Okay. Ophelia.
Yes.
You have just made a snake, which makes you the biggest threat in the room.
I mean, I think the snake is physically the largest.
You know what? That's fair.
Snake is probably like the size of Manhattan.
Is the snake's AC less than 18? 18 or less?
Yes.
Okay, then the snake is hit.
Okay, cool.
Um,
I'm gonna keep an eye on my snake P now. Oh.
and the
Snake
snake
P.
is
Snake P.
going to take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I forget, is it immune to poison damage?
I believe. It doesn't have that written down anywhere.
Oh, because it's a constrictor, not a poison snake.
See, I always assumed that there's a lot of snakes that like fall between both categories. So yeah, okay, I'll keep an eye on the snake P now.
So plus 12. And then that's 25. 25. 33 poison damage.
On top of the 11?
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then
And
but
then-
first give me a Constitution saving throw for the snake, actually. Sorry.
Snake? Okay. That's a 20.
Oh, okay. So it only takes half of that.
Okay, so 33 split in half is... Do you want 16 or 17 for that?
I could do it 17.
Okay, so 28 points of damage. Okay.
Now it's Adara's turn.
All right. Do I see what hit the snake?
You can see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
Can I try and like, it's sticking from this direction, so it came kind of that way?
Yeah, I mean, you could give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Sure. So a straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was almost a 17. 19.
Okay. Yeah.
You complained about the 17 like it was gonna be better.
No, I like a 17 on the die. Instead, it was a 10 on the die. I'm just very good at perception.
Okay.
Yes, you can tell where this is coming from then.
Great.
You can see up on a rafter, or not on a rafter beam at this point, on a big crate. 2 feet sticking out. All you see are 2 feet just
All right.
standing on a crate and nothing else.
I'm heading for the feet. I'm just gonna go straight toward them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run up the wall if I need to get to them. I have boots of spider
You will
climb.
need to climb up the crate.
I have boots of spider climb. I just run straight at the crates and then straight up the crates.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and grab both of the feet because I don't have a weapon out yet.
Okay.
So in
I
case they're-
forgot to use sneak attack on that. Oh well, that's fine. Can I roll the extra sneak attack damage for your snake, Ophelia?
Snake damage? Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, that would be 10 more damage.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
I am sorry,
So
Snake.
polite a DM. Can I
It will be okay.
sneak attack damage?
May I hurt you more?
No, what would have just done? Let's be real.
Pretty please, may I kill your animal?
I mean, I already forgot to do assassinate, so it's fine. I already screwed up, and I
Oh man.
didn't do the crit, so it's fine. The auto
Everything
crit.
is okay.
Maybe I'll just do an auto crit later.
Anyway,
Yeah.
All right.
You can hit her.
I have a vision. Well, I want to grab her. So, I have a vision here. I want to grab both these feet. I don't know if they're attached to a person or not. So I just want to hold them. And then I want to, like, jump back off the thing and just, like, slam the feet on the ground. May I grab and body slam?
Yes. I would like you to give me an athletics check,
Yeah.
followed by an improvised weapon attack.
All right.
So you're attacking someone with themselves.
Athletics is a 25.
Okay, yes, you do that.
Cool. And then improvised weapon. So what would that be? Like just my strength, not proficiency?
Yeah, no proficiency.
No
Cool.
proficiency. You are not proficient in throwing around invisible
Wait,
half.
I want to use my nat 20 from Draz
Okay,
on
go
this.
ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Draz.
Great, nat 20 to body slam the feet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Great. Can I now feel that there's a being attached to the feet?
What's your damage for this?
Ooh, I don't know. What do I roll?
What's your damage, Dara? That's a good question.
We'd all like to know that.
It's just like an unarmed strike. But
Okay, so that's a D4 plus your strength?
yes.
Cool. All right, so that's minimum damage, so 6. Hear me out. Fall damage?
No, because you're grabbing onto her. Oh, you know what? Fine. Add 2d6 to it.
Yay. Thank you. So what is that? 5
Oh my God,
plus
you
6. So
accidentally
11.
hit this
11 damage.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Draz says it's 1 plus strength, but
Oh,
you know
1 plus
what?
strength? So it's 6.
Yes. Okay.
So roll the
6.
1.
Yes. Okay. So you got it anyway.
So this seems like a waste of a crit.
It's important to me.
Okay. Thank you, Draz, for remembering how the rules work. Okay, yes, you definitely feel the weight of a halfling attached to these feet.
Okay, great. Then I'm just gonna hang on, and I assume that also standing up and picking up the person would be too much for this turn.
Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah, that was a lot going on.
I'm just gonna hold this person down and be like, think I found her.
It is Snake's turn.
Okay. I'm assuming that we've all witnessed Adara just body slam an invisible person.
Sure.
So I don't know if my snake now has to try to find this person.
No, you can find this person. Plus, Snake has blind sight. Snake
yeah,
could see her anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so Snake is gonna come up and like give Adara like a look that's like, okay, I got this, and then my snake's gonna constrict.
Okay.
Just like squiz so she can't shoot him again.
Snake squizzes.
Oh, okay. You know what? I am going to make the elective decision that this is gonna be my crit from Christina because I just rolled a critical failure for that, so that's no. That's a 26.
Okay, yes, you hit.
Yeah, I sure hope I do.
Man, curse stream tonight.
Yep, we're fixing this. Okay. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that non-lethal just in case this person has like negative 2 HP. I just want the snake to give a very aggressive hug, and now this person is grappled.
Okay. They are grappled. It is Shy's turn.
Lovely. So person is now grappled.
Yep.
What would be the best?
I'm gonna look over at Shy and say, don't forget we still have to figure out where this is.
Ah, fair. So... I can't tell if they look like they're still going to be fighting or not, though. I can't
You
tell
just
if
see
they're-
feet sticking out of a snake.
And Adara saying that she got him.
The Dar's like, I got her! It's like, okay. Well, you know what might make this a little bit more clear is if I do Guiding Bolt, because then she'll be covered with glittering lights for a bit.
Okay.
So I believe I have advantage since she's grappled.
Yep.
Would it still be disadvantaged since she's invisible, though?
It would be a straight roll.
Straight roll.
I was gonna say, are
Yeah.
you gonna glitter my snake?
Yeah.
The straightest
Yeah,
thing about
probably.
this stream is our rolls. Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
I'll
That's
leave.
good.
It's fine.
Okay, that'll be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
All right. So, guiding bolt. That's 17 points of
Okay.
radiant damage.
Okay. Nice.
And is now covered in glitter, so we can now kind of see her.
You see the glittery outline of a halfling.
Until the next hit happens, which will have advantage, or the end of my next turn.
All right. Ophelia, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna just run up and see what's going on. And, I'm gonna kind of, like, look down at this outline of a person covered in glitter and go, "Why'd you shoot my snake?"
Said that you don't get much of a response because the halfling is still covered by snake. Is there anything else you would like to do?
At the moment, no. I'm gonna ready in action though in case they manage to wiggle out.
Okay. And what do you know? That is exactly what she's going to try and do. She's going to try and escape that grapple.
Okay, good luck.
So give me a strength check for the snake. She got
actually
a 21 to get out.
Okay, because the grapple is a 16. So
okay, cool.
Snake
So
doesn't actually roll against that.
Okay.
It's just a straight.
She got
straight thing
a 21, so she is free.
Okay.
And let's see, she cannot throw another smoke bomb, so she's just gonna run into the crates. Does your ready to action go off?
Yes. Gosh. Thanks, Draz. That was very, very cool of you. Yes, we will. Trust me. I will find a way to put it on the Twitter. So, I guess the best thing I could say is that my goal now is pretty much, if I can, I would like to use acrobatics and try to tackle her to the ground.
Okay.
So she can't run away from us anymore.
Let's do a
Contested roll.
Thank you.
I'm familiar
Wow.
with these. I play a fighter.
The word for which we cannot speak.
That was terrible.
I can't tell which
Technically, this isn't an attack roll, so I don't think it gets advantage, but I also don't think the glitteriness will go away yet.
Yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, cool. She got a 10.
Yeah, okay. I was ready because I was like, if this doesn't work, I will add another D10
Ooh,
to this.
actually,
I don't care.
Wait, what did you roll, Ink?
Acrobatics, because I wanted to pretty much like run at her and tackle her.
Tripper.
Okay.
Yep.
Technically, I think those have to be athletics on the aggressor's end. But I will happily defer to the DM.
I'm pretty easy with those. If she wants to like do a parkour move to try and like grab her as she's chasing after an acrobat, I figured that's fine.
If she wants to add in a pirouette, I mean, that's
yeah,
fine.
she would. Don't doubt the extra. It happens. So
Adara, it's your turn.
So I see Ophelia tackle the halfling, right?
Yes.
Tackle a glowing halfling, yes.
Cool.
More glittery now.
I'm gonna move, so I am between the halfling and her exit, and I'm gonna squat down and I'm gonna look at Ophelia and I'm gonna say, "I'm so proud."
Yay!
And then I'm gonna eyeball approximately where I think the halfling's face might be, and I'm gonna say, seriously, we're just here for the hag's eye, but your day's gonna get a lot worse if you don't start cooperating.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Or intimidation.
They're the same.
I was gonna say, like, I'm on top of her, so if you want that to count as an aid for either one of them, we can do that.
Can it? Great.
Yeah, sure.
We're doing
8.
great.
8?
Yeah. The other one was a
Help.
3.
With my help.
Yeah, the other
You
one was a 3. I add nothing.
Oh god.
You haven't caught me yet. And now it is the snake's turn.
Okay, Snake is going to come over. Can I have the snake constrictor again?
Yes.
Okay, so this is gonna have advantage now, because it's technically considered an attack.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Again, this is gonna be non-lethal squez damage. That's 11 points.
Okay.
Okay. And now she is now technically restrained.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I think we have.
Would that count as an attack?
It is.
Yes, it does.
For a snake, constricting is considered an attack.
So you have advantage on that, and then afterwards the glitter fades.
Yeah, I did.
No
I
more
rolled with
glitter.
advantage.
Okay.
And it is Shy's turn.
Right. Glitter has now faded.
Yes. I was gonna say, can you put it back on her again?
I can. I
Just keep
mean,
glitter bombing this poor person?
I think that would be a good use of my time. But the thing is, she's now prone on the ground.
She is prone in a snake.
Prone in a snake.
She's grappled.
Grappled. Okay. I was just asking if she was prone because if I tried to use a distance attack, that would be a
No, she's not prone. She's grappled. You would have advantage, but she's invisible again, so it's a straight roll.
straight roll. Oh, what color is the glitter? I'm thinking it's a extremely light purpley color.
I like
And
that.
that's a 17 to hit.
Yes, you hit.
Okay. Another. $16 points of radiant damage,
Shit. Okay.
and is again covered in glitter.
Okay. Ophelia, it's your turn.
So I'm essentially, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I have. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if this would be a good use of this. Okay. I'm gonna look down at her and say, I think you would benefit from starting to tell us what's going on before I continuously have my snake hug you. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, shit!
So you have to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, no, you fail. Okay. My threat is of hugs and squez. That's it. Okay, so...
So she will only take half damage because of... Oh, wait, that's just for Dex. Just kidding. She will take all the damage.
Yeah,
I wish
so
evasion
you-
worked on wisdom saves.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
So she has disadvantage on her next attack roll,
Okay.
and she also takes 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Thank you, cantrips. I love you.
So... You can't hear her or see her. She just goes, all right, look. I don't want to die. Call off your snake. Call off your glitter. I don't have it.
Where is it then?
I stole it for this woman, Leonie. She said she needed it for her daughter. She'd make me not blind anymore. She'd fix my this. And you can see she's trying to gesture, but she's caught in a snake, so she's just like, she'd fix my this. She's in a campsite outside of town.
Can I insight check this?
Yes.
I would also like to, though. Not sure how it'll go.
Insert the entire group being like, are you actually sorry?
11.
Got it?
I got a nat 20.
Oh, nice. I got a 12, so
Yeah.
go Ophelia.
Okay, so Adara and Shy, you don't have any reason to disbelieve her, but it's kind of hard to like interpret what you just see as like glow.
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia,
Yes.
given what you remember from Adara telling you before about Grace Sellsort, you know that she was an assassin who was kind of cursed with invisibility. Hey, Ashenworks, thanks for the raid.
Oh, thank you.
And that even though it's a gift, it's also not the greatest for a thief, because as it extended to her eyes, she can no longer see and therefore can only rob places that she knows very well.
Do I remember any other backstory? Like, where did she work at the Knights Era?
You don't know any of that actually, but
Okay.
she might have partied there before.
Okay. I'm gonna look down at her and go, you're the one that got stuck invisible, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see your feet, so, like, not fully, I don't think.
Well, it's gonna take a while to get this. It started with my feet. That's why I'm hanging out in here.
Yeah.
I've got a bed in the back.
Yeah.
And you see the glow's head area kind of gesture to beyond where the crates were, kind of had a windy path that Adara saw when she first walked in.
What are you gonna do if we let you go?
Go back to bed. I was asleep when you came in. Set fire to my rug. Like, all I did was this woman found me, Leonie. She said she could make me visible again if I got an eye for her daughter. I knew the Knights Errant, so I went in, got the eye with her, and then she took it and started the slow thing.
Does the name Leonie ring bells?
I was
It
gonna
does
ask that,
not.
yeah. What does Leonie want with the eye? Why does her daughter need it?
I didn't ask questions. It was just a job.
Do you know how we can find her now?
Yeah. She's camped just outside of town. Look, that eye's weird. Carrying it, I almost fell asleep bringing it to her.
So it could be affecting them the same way if they aren't careful.
Well, time to go find out.
Can you call off your snake?
Do you promise to be careful and, not do this again?
What? Not defend my home from intruders?
No, not steal a giant hag eye.
Well, I won't really have a reason to steal a giant hag eye if I'm, visible. Like, if the money's good, I'm gonna steal what I can steal.
You know what? I understand that, and I'm sorry that you're stuck. I'm just gonna warn you that this was very dangerous for you.
It could have turned out a lot worse.
Yeah, and you seem like you're very smart and crafty, so I would assume that you probably don't want to, end up incinerated, or permanently asleep, or invisible again.
That would be ideal, yes.
Yeah, wouldn't it? And I'm gonna like have the snake let her go.
Whew, thanks.
Be careful.
Look out for that eye. And, this glowy thing wears off, right?
Yes. Any minute now.
Fabulous. And you see, the glowing orb kind of head back through the, stacks of crates.
So, should we just go straight to camp? Or straight to that camp?
Yes, that's where the eye is.
I don't have any
Yeah.
particular reason to wait, but no, you two may have used more resources than I did during that fight.
I'm fine.
Cool.
I would like a short break, but I am not going back to go see Lady Shi or anything like that. I just wanna, rest.
Just take a knee.
Yeah.
Cool. We can do that outside of this person's
Yeah, I'm gonna
squat in camp.
I'm gonna let
That'd
you
be great, thanks.
Yep.
The snake was hurt. Does snake need healing?
Snake heals as soon as it becomes a staff again.
Yeah. But
It's
yes,
like a
thank
druid.
you.
Also,
Yes.
as a reminder, we were asked to keep the hag thing on the down low. So that extends to you now, Grace, too. You're part of the circle of confidence.
Hack thing?
Exactly. Bye.
Oh, you have a way with people, Adara.
Mind the hole that you made on your way out.
It's your fucking hole. We just uncovered it. I assume, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Adara says to the team as when she showed up there was a hole.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah,
I just
no.
didn't want you opening the door and stumbling into that trap. I knew it was a trap, but I wasn't sure if the rug was the trap or if there was something under it. Turns out there was something under it.
I
Or both.
appreciate your consideration for my safety. That's very kind of you.
Gosh. But
So nice to have friends who care. All right, let's go.
yeah, I need to sit and recover so I can get my spell slot. So
Cool.
we'll do that.
All right, you can definitely sit outside the warehouse and have a snack.
Yeah. I'm gonna recover Snake too, so Snake can heal back the 38 points of damage that he took.
I
That was
imagine
without the
Ophelia with
assassinate.
I imagine Ophelia with the juice box and like animal crackers.
Yeah, she's probably just sitting there like drinking out of her water skin with like a straw.
Yeah.
So once you had, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I don't want to know what the number would have been if you had remembered assassinate. It would have been rough.
I mean, it would have been more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it very possibly could have shattered my snake.
You'll find
I think
out
it's-
next time you meet an assassin.
Yes, my snake is 60 HP. We'll have to see. Oh boy.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's not very far out of town with the directions that you were given that I just didn't act out right now.
Yeah.
Heading out of town, you do find a campsite. And above, there's, you see a woman sleeping on a bedroll by a fire. But above her, you see a cloud of dreams roiling. And the front image gets larger as you get closer until it covers her completely. You see a frost-licked door. The same one that you saw in your dreams. It looks like the entrance to the Night Errors.
That does not look like a particularly good thing.
Yeah.
But we don't see the sign of the eye anywhere, right?
You do not see the eye anywhere.
So,
Um,
does the door seem like corporeal?
It seems, you can give me an Arcana check.
Sure. 16, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It seems like a portal of some sort. Neither corporeal nor incorporeal.
It's a little bit calling our name, right?
What does this person that's asleep look like?
She looks like a young woman with jet black hair and somewhat purplish skin.
Can I tell what race she is?
It's hard to see because of the dream bubbles going on above her, but she looks sort of like a human. Yeah. She looks kind of like a tiefling without horns, actually.
Oh, interesting.
One of us. One of us. All right.
All right.
Portal.
Portal to dreams. The eye's probably in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's try and be careful because the person who entered our dreams is very careful to put things back where they were. Disrupting dreams willy-nilly might be harmful.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful with this.
As careful as we can be.
Yeah.
great, let's go.
Yep. Opening the door.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You open the door and walk into a cave. It's furnished with massive hand-carved furniture covered in furs. You're still you. You still have all of your equipment. But everything is way too big for you. Like you're a little kid. And everything is just scaled up. As soon as you walk in, the door vanishes behind you.
Oh, that's not a bad sign, is it?
On the
Well,
ceiling above you, you see a brief flash of the constellations that Shy dreams about.
that's interesting.
Then you hear loud arguing voices. And you see in the center of the room a frost giant and a night hag having a vicious argument. And in a cradle is a sleeping baby. You get the feeling from the night hag that she's the woman you saw sleeping at the campsite.
Ah.
Can we tell what they're arguing about?
Yes. Because it's Dream World. Oh, thanks for subscribing, love.
Yay! Yay!
Even though you can tell, like, it seems wrong, like you shouldn't be able to understand, because I don't think, Shy, maybe you speak giant. But you feel like you shouldn't understand them, but you can. You hear the frost giant saying things like, "Enough, we've terrorized the dwarves enough. I'm taking the child home with me. She's my child. She's from my first wife. You have nothing to do with her." And the hag saying, "She's a hag. She's mine and I'll raise her. You will not take my child from me." And it gets louder and louder, and the baby starts to cry. Looking around, you see there is a trap door in the floor just on the other side of the arguing couple, beyond the crib.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at China though and be like, kind of want to go soothe the kid.
I want to go in the trapdoor.
I was just wondering, do we want to confront the arguing couple? Do we want to go see the trapdoor? Is this a dream, or are they meeting here?
It seems... Does the arguing, hag who looks like the dreaming woman outside, does she seem obviously, like, older or younger?
She, it's hard to tell because you know that hags can change their shape.
Yeah.
But you would guess that she's younger.
So, my instinct is that this is some kind of memory, more than a, current event. But, I don't think there's a way to soothe the fake baby without, letting them know we're here. Which seems like a bad move.
Yeah, like if this is a dream, we might want to leave it as undisturbed as possible.
Yeah, but then... What was her name? The halfling? What was her name?
The halfling was named Gracelove Sellsort.
Okay, Gracelove. I'm gonna look at them and say, yeah, but didn't Gracelove say they needed the eye for their daughter?
To help her.
So...
But we don't know what that means.
Yeah, if they
I
have a
don't
daughter
either.
in this situation that is a memory, then presumably there still is one?
uh, I don't know. That's the hard part.
I'm kind of with Shy. I think disturb the people in the dream as little as possible, because the second we let them know we're here, they're not going to take kindly to it.
And we might damage whoever's dreaming.
Mm-hmm. Or, given that apparently a hag is dreaming, we might be very damaged. One or the other.
Also fair.
Yeah, that's
Who
fair.
knows?
Who knows?
I guess we can go into the trapdoor. Is that the only way out of here?
I mean, we don't
Is
know
it
if
the
it's
only
out.
It's the only door you can see.
Hmm.
Behind you, you see a wall of mannequins kind of shimmer and dummies, like in Vittori's parents' shop. And they just kind of shimmer before becoming mist.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think at the very least, I want to go check out the trapdoor. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe the eye's just in it, like 2 feet down.
I don't know. So
And
we
maybe
want to
the
walk over
eye is
there?
maybe the eye is causing problems. Maybe it caused her to fall asleep, and this isn't supposed to be happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's kind of what I'm suspecting, but I would like to sneak over to the trapdoor and investigate or open it.
Yeah, is everybody going with Adara, or is she going by herself?
I'm gonna go
I-
with her and
Yeah,
All right, everybody give me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
this is probably not the best idea, but you know,
play with fire.
gonna try
There's
it.
still one more advantage, I think, hanging out there. So unless Adara took it.
I was about to ask if I could take it, as I got another nat one.
Oh my god!
I did too.
You might not
Oh,
want
no.
to do that. The thing is, I got a 5, so
All right.
I think this entire thing is just going to go foobar
So is that 5 with or without your bonus, out of curiosity?
with
What number did you roll?
4.
Okay, so we got 2
Okay.
1s and a 4.
Yeah, and with my nat 1, I also get a +2, and I got an 8, so that's technically an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with my bonus, it's an 8.
The fighting stops, and you hear intruders, followed by, you brought in spies to steal our baby! And everyone roll initiative, please.
Like, that is not why we're here.
Get in the
But,
trapdoor.
oh.
What the fuck? I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ah!
When no.
All right, that's fine. At least it's advantage. So, 10.
Non-natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Must be nice.
Same here.
Must be nice.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Hey, this never happens to Shy, so...
Intercut compilations of every time Gwen has rolled under a 10 tonight.
It's all of them except for 1, I'm pretty sure.
Adara, what did you get, my dear?
10.
10. Okay. But you're faster than the frost giant, so that's good.
Yeah.
You may be faster, but they do take larger stats.
Okay. Ophelia, you are up first.
Okay. I'm gonna, kind of, look at them and, put my hands up like this and be like, no. We heard about the eye. Thank you, Draz. You get another crit from Draz.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put my hands up and say, we know about the eye. We know that there's problems. We just wanted to make sure everything's okay. Can I do that with, a charisma thing?
Sure.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I have persuasion. I also have intimidation, which is very funny, because Ophelia is very, very soft. Please be good. I am begging you. 7.
Okay. Sadly, that was not enough to sway either of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah. And they still look pretty angry that you broke into their house. Shy, you're up.
Yeah, this is not working. It's like it's looking to Adara and just going, are we really going to try and persuade them right now? Because I don't think... I don't think that's going to work.
When the fuck has that worked for us?
And I'm gonna say, it's persuasion for getting stepped on and never leaving.
Can't get stepped on if you're through the trapdoor. Move.
You think we can book it while they look at us, really?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Distraction, spiritual weapon.
You're gonna take a weapon out? Oh,
Non-interference! It's fine.
It's a flying book.
You guys are...
Okay. What are you doing with your spiritual weapon?
You know, I want it to be extremely distracting rather than hurting anyone.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just having it fly around their heads.
This is...
It's like I don't even want to hit anyone at this point. Just threatening to... It's like, hey, that's not why we're here, but if you're going to attack us, we will defend ourselves. Just so you know.
Are you going to take a move action or just do that?
You know what? Gonna move close to the trapdoor.
Okay. The hag looks and goes, intruders, and extends her hand, and a black beam of energy shoots forward at Adara.
I haven't even done anything yet. That's fine.
Yeah, you know what? It'll shoot forward at Shy.
Yeah.
Because you haven't done anything
Go for
yet.
it. Go
Oh,
for it.
sorry, Shy.
I was gonna say, Adara, you have done something. This was your idea.
They don't know
so
that.
That's a 17 to hit.
I believe that hits. Yes,
God,
it
I
does.
really hope this isn't what I think it is.
Okay. You only deal half damage with weapons that use strength. The
Yep.
next minute.
Ray of Enfeeblement. I
Okay.
have this too.
All right.
Better shy than
That's
me.
fine. That's fine.
And now
Yeah.
it is Adara's turn.
All right, I want to go straight for the trapdoor.
Okay.
I'm just doing what she did in my dream and leaving now that I've been caught as soon as possible.
Okay.
How far away is
yeah.
it?
I would say if you basically like run, you can get there.
Okay, so it's like a move and a dash to get there?
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Then I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take out my scimitar. I'm going to point it at them and I'm going to say, we're helping now. Attack us and that'll change.
Okay. What should we do? The frost giant pulls a chunk of ice off of the wall and just shouts, "Get out!" And it's going to throw that ice chunk now at Adara. And that is going to be a lot. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see. Do I have that many over here? Yeah.
Have that many what, Jess?
Okay.
This is so unfortunate.
That's 10, 18.
Better me than a squishy.
Yeah, but at least I could stabilize automatically.
25?
I mean, I can't die.
29, 30.
Okay, that is fair.
That's 31 bludgeoning damage.
31. I'm fine.
Time to go.
That's more than 3/4 of my health. To Ophelia, that's a lot. She's
It was
like,
4d10.
Hmm.
Plus more.
Hmm.
And now it's Ophelia's turn.
Dear God.
As soon as he throws that, by the way, you hear the woman say, You could have hit me, what, you idiot?
Yeah, idiot.
And now it's Ophelia's turn.
Ophelia, get to the trapdoor. We're leaving.
Gosh. As an action, I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
And I am going to, like, run in the direction of the trapdoor, essentially. And I want to just, like, listen to hear what's going on with the kid.
Kid is definitely still crying. There's now a fight. There was, like, an argument, and now there's an actual fight going on near that.
Oh, kid.
Cradle.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, okay. And that's going to be my entire turn.
Okay. Shy. Oh,
Yeah.
that throw should have been a disadvantage because of your thing. Oh, well. Next time. If there is a next time.
A thing.
What thing?
Shy was causing a
Distraction.
Oh, yeah.
distraction.
Anyway.
Anyway.
But, so we'll continue with the book distraction.
It
We'll-
still would have hit you. That's a 15 on the die. And with their
Um,
bonus, that would still hit.
And just continue on reaching the trapdoor and opening it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Can I actually shove them inside?
Your friends?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm
Sure, go
close
for it.
enough. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm close enough.
Because the thing is, spiritual weapon is a bonus action. So using the action to open the trapdoor, shove them inside and follow after.
You might need to grab Ophelia with you. Because she's
Yeah.
not quite there yet.
Yeah, I can grab Ophelia.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I'll say opening the door is a free action. It's not locked.
Okay.
That's your, like, using an item. So you can grab Ophelia. Ophelia, are you going to resist? Or are you going to go along with her?
I don't think Ophelia is strong enough to resist this at this
Okay.
point. Especially because she's, like, half distracted with what's going on with the baby and also trying to run. I doubt you'd be able to... I doubt she'd have any second to think about that.
Just kind of like grabs around the waist, like
Uh,
Natalie picks up and just kind of like jumps in the trapdoor with her.
like a football.
Yep.
All right. You all tumble down a flight of stairs through this
Oh,
trapdoor.
Oops.
Ow.
But you can catch yourselves. And you don't hear any shouting behind you. The stairs go down and down before you emerge on the rooftop of a stone tower.
Well, that's disconcerting.
You
Okay.
hear bird calls, and below you is a forest. You see a knight on a horse, his lance angled, ready to charge at a large female figure on the ground. As you watch, you see ice creep out from her hands as she cowers, reaching across the terrain, engulfing the knight entirely. His horse bucks and throws him to the ground before the horse runs away. The woman stands up, shakes herself off, and you see that she looks like the woman you saw in your dreams, but much younger and less hag-like. She has 2 eyes. She just looks like a very tall, blue-skinned woman.
Can I tell if she is the woman that we just saw, or if she is the woman from our dreams?
She is the woman from your dreams. You would recognize. She seems like the baby that
Yeah,
you saw before.
that's what
Yeah, I
I
was
was.
gonna say, I was wondering if it was Benoit, but I didn't want to be like, is it the baby?
As you're watching, she vanishes into the mist. And you hear the sound of laughter, almost calling you onwards to the woods.
I mean,
Might
Oh.
as well,
way out is through, I assume.
unless there are any other doors.
Yeah, what happened to the stairs we fell down?
They gave way to this top floor of a tower that you're now in.
Jeez Louise, okay.
So I guess we exit the tower and go off into the woods.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Stunt
By the way-
pursued by a bear.
Since we don't seem to be fighting anything quite at the moment, Adara,
Yeah.
going to pat Adara on the shoulder, and going to heal her for.
Wow. That's love.
Yeah, that's...
For how much?
see. 15.
Thanks.
Shy walks up, like, claps her hand on Adara's shoulder. Never speak of this to anyone.
It's happened before, it'll happen again.
Shy healing? It's less likely than you think.
Thanks.
Well, it's like, usually you get hurt in the middle of battle, and I have better things to do with my spells.
Yeah. And usually it's not a problem, but I feel less like I got hit by a giant boulder, so thanks.
A large boulder the size of a small boulder?
I would say I've been downgraded to a small boulder from a large boulder.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to the woods.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, I will stop.
Into the woods!
Do-do-do-do. The way is clear. So, following the beckoning sound of laughter and passing the frozen patch on the ground that by the time you get to it is more damp, you head into the trees and it gets darker and the trees start to get closer together. The bird song you heard before fades away. And the trees get closer above your head until the branches entwine. And then you find yourself in a bark-covered cave. Inside are 6 sleeping nuns. Watching in the corner is Benoit, now older, and her hands are longer. They've grown into claws. And she's a little bit more gaunt, a little bit more intimidating, some might say, looking a little bit more haggish. But she's watching in awe as above these nuns, they have mugs beside their sleeping forms that are empty. And above them, you see dream bubbles. And projected onto their dreams are images of themselves, all blended together in one dream, with their gossiping with each other, laughing, making out, drinking cocktails that have their own dream mists rising from them, and overall having a pretty good time.
Can't believe these nuns invented Inception.
I was gonna say, can Shy and I tell what religion or what god these nuns follow?
You can give me a religion check.
Okay. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was like, I feel like this would be something that we would probably be interested in. Can you land in my dice? Straight dice. Okay. What'd you get, Zan?
Religion, right?
Yep.
14.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Holy shit.
I got a 19 and I have a +4. It's one of the few things Ophelia's good at.
Okay. So, let's see. Shy, you can tell that they're practicing some form of oneromancy. They're a religious cult, or not cult, but a religious sect, I suppose, dedicated to worshiping dreams. Ophelia, with that kick-ass roll, you would guess that they are an offshoot of worshippers of Sahanin Moonbow. But these are not just elves, and they're not just moon elves. They're all sorts of races, these 6 ladies. There's a human, there's an elf, there's a halfling. They're just nuns having a good time.
You know what? Very fair. Okay. Well, that's a bit interesting. Okay.
In the back of the cave is a rose-shaped opening that slowly starts to bloom.
I'm guessing that's the next passage.
All right, discreetly this time.
I mean, they're asleep.
Most of them are.
They all are,
Oh, I thought,
except for Benoit.
yeah.
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 She's the one I'm worried about.
I was gonna say, has she noticed us?
She seems very interested in the nuns and the dreams going on above them.
Yeah, let's go while she's distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a stealth check.
Oh, it's this again.
Better.
Better.
God, can my dice stop landing on the edge? Oh, yeah.
16.
Yeah. I got a critical success, so I got a 22.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got a 13.
Okay.
Still better than last time.
It can be done.
So, Benoit notices Shy and gets up and walks through the back as the opening blooms into a full rose. The nuns stay sleeping.
So,
I was just like, don't mind us just passing through.
Does Benoit like go through the same opening that we were gonna go through, or a different one?
Yep.
Ah, interesting.
We're probably following in her little dreaming footsteps.
All right.
Yep.
Onward.
And as you're walking through, you see a glimpse of Fred riding on top of Crouton, chased by Dante,
Yeah.
Oh, Fred is the frog.
dashing through there before
Yeah, now
vanishing.
that's what I call good content. Yeah.
And they're all wearing top hats.
Yeah, now that's what I call good content.
Idara to Shai is just like, they look ridiculous.
And I
They
did
just
Shy's
they
like
can be in fancy dress, just like anyone.
Dante. Dante looks very refined.
Of course he does.
Yes.
You arrive and see the sleeping figure of the woman whose dream you entered. Sitting on her chest, with her hands around the woman's throat, is Benoit, who has 2 eyes and looks furious. As you approach, you hear her saying, "I don't hear from you for years, and you show up just to steal my eye? What kind of mother are you?"
I'm gonna like lean over to Shy and Idara and be like, I don't feel like stopping her.
But she said that she needed it to help her daughter? I mean, this doesn't sound like she's helping her daughter. I don't know if we know the entire situation here.
I'm wondering if Benoit is the daughter, which
Yeah,
is
that's
what
I'm
I'm.
saying. But
Yeah,
it
1,000,000%.
it doesn't sound. I mean, it sounds like she thinks she's helping her daughter, but I don't think she's actually helping her daughter.
Yeah, that was my assumption, is that Benoit's mom is like, hi, I would like my kid's eye now, please.
You abandoned me and then you robbed me? And you see her eyes start to glow.
Can we tell if this is a dream or if this is what's going on presently?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or a survival check. Whatever you would like.
I gotta do our
They're
cost.
they're slightly different. Okay, 14. Almost a 16.
Ooh, that'll be a 25.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard my jaw just crack open. I'm sorry.
So, you were doing Arcana, right, Shy?
Yes.
Okay. Ophelia, it's still a dream, but it seems like a dream that is blended with reality.
Okay.
Shy, given that you know that night hags can haunt someone in their nightmares and go in and out of the ethereal plane, you would gather that that is what is happening here.
Okay.
So yes, you are in the dream, but it will have an effect on reality.
Oh, that's not good. It's like, okay, here. I have a feeling that we have to step in here and explain that we're here to find the eye and return it to her. I don't.
I think Benoit's already got her eye.
Would that Would we be able to tell? I mean, she seems to have 2 eyes here in the dream, but that doesn't mean that she's retrieved the eye, right?
You're muted, Gwen.
No. Did you turn your microphone off? Just like your microphone. Oh no!
Oh,
Gwen has been silenced.
What's happening?
technical difficulties.
Was?
Do we maybe want to...
Is this a good time for a break?
This might be a great time for a break.
Okay. Tell us if you think the Threef should intervene or not, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Go get some water and have a stretch, and we'll be right back with working mics. We love you.
Threeflings.
We're here.
Hey, thanks for holding on. We are back with part 2.5 of Tell Me What You Know About the Night Errors. So there is currently a sleeping night hag and an angry night hag sitting on her chest. And Adara was going to say something, but had mic problems.
Yeah, so just while the other two were deciding if we should, let her have her moment or not, I think Adara was just gonna loudly to her go hey, if we're in her dream when you kill her, are we stuck here forever or?
Asking the real questions.
Benoit kind of whirls around and looks at you. What are you doing in here?
We came to help you retrieve your eye, but it seems like you have that sorted, so...
I mean, granted, the person that she had steal it said that she wanted it to help her daughter.
Oh, that's rich. She wants to help me by robbing me?
I just think that there might be more to this, and maybe you should ask her some questions before you strangle her.
What happened, Benoit?
Like what? Like, where was she my entire life? I had to figure out how to be a hag all by myself.
And you have every right to be angry about that. That is it's terrible to just come back into your life and demand things or steal things from you, but...
She didn't even talk to me. I'm a successful businesswoman, and does she even say congratulations? No. She just robs me.
How close are we to her?
How close would you like to be to her?
I was gonna say, I was gonna walk up and hug her, if she would let me.
Oh. Okay.
Chokehold.
I'm not chokehold. Ophelia does not have the strength. It's like a toothpick trying to find a carrot.
Her.
Yeah, you can walk up and hug her. She's surprised. Her skin is very cold and
that's okay.
Rough.
I have the ring of warm. I have the ring of warming. It's okay.
She looks down at you. Says, what are you doing?
I think she thought you could use a hug.
Yeah, I'm giving you a hug.
Why?
Because this seems like a situation that could be hurting you inside. And usually what helps it is a hug.
Well, it's not unpleasant. And she kind of pats your back with her massive clawed hand.
That's fine. Ophelia's gonna let her. She's not gonna bother with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how long do we stay like this?
I mean, I can hug you as long as you want. I can let go whenever you want to. Just have to tell me.
I'm still mad about my eye, but you can let go now.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of her. And, look up at her and, kind of, give her a smile, a smile of, I'm sorry that this sucks.
It's and you have every right to be angry. And we will get your eye back for you. It's just... I think if you kill her, you'll probably regret it later. And I don't want this entire situation to cause you more pain.
She pulls the eye out of her head, puts it on her sleeping mother's chest.
Oh gosh.
Says, she didn't earn that, you know. And then walks out into the mist.
Oh.
At which point, everything dissolves around you. And you looks like you're in the exact same place. But it feels different now. Things are more tangible. And the eye is, in fact, sitting on Leonie's chest when you didn't see it there before.
Yeah, we grabbing that, because I was the closest to this whole thing.
Are you going to wake her up or just grab it?
Oh no, I'm just taking it.
I would like to wake her up and ask her a few questions.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the eye first before she does something with it.
You
was gonna
take
say,
the eye.
Okay.
like, when Ophelia takes the eye, so Leonie doesn't have it, Idara just walks over there and is just gonna, not particularly gently, kick her awake.
I was gonna say, you're gonna kick snow in her face?
No, I'm kicking her.
Aw,
Kicking
that's
her
love.
in her face.
Probably in her side.
Now that's tough love.
You see her form change for a second from looking like a purple tiefling to looking like, you know, a hag with horrifying appearance, long fangs, red eyes, her hair lengthens and gets wild before changing back to a tiefling. And she just looks at what? Well, thank you for... Sorry, that was... I don't know what came over me.
Your shitty parenting. To start.
I mean, well,
Oof.
thing is, we were hired to retrieve Benoit's eye. In the process of doing so, we heard that you asked someone to steal it to save your daughter. I would like more clarification on that.
And she looks, where is the eye?
I have absolutely shoved it into my backpack at this point.
So, no, she's looking for it. She says, what? I thought it was under my... Oh. Look, I wasn't around much when Benoit was growing up. Her father and I didn't last, and he convinced me that she wasn't really mine, so I let him raise her with his people, but, you know, I missed her and wanted to know what she was up to, and I thought if I had her eye, I could just kind of see what she was doing. Watch.
So,
I realized that was maybe a bad choice, but I didn't think she'd want to see me.
I bet my money on it being a terrible idea.
It's like, I understand wanting to avoid a confrontation, but stealing and then spying on your daughter is not going to engineer the kind of relationship that is healthy or that you want.
Yeah, she knows now.
I'm so proud of her. She's been doing such good for that community. Look, can you... I know that I messed up. At least once. And that I was incorrect in this one time. But I still miss her and want to be involved, even though she probably doesn't want to be involved with me. But here, how about this? She reaches into her head and pulls out her own eye. Says, take this. just when you put her eye back, just put this next to it. And then I can still see what's going on.
I'm gonna like look up at her and go, is this just a normal thing people can do? Is just like take their eye out without problems?
I'm gonna
She
repeat.
smiles and her teeth look really big for a second. She says, some people do.
Okay, we can always ask.
I'm gonna.
But I think perhaps what might work better is if you write her a letter, telling her that you're proud of her and her accomplishments and all of these feelings.
Dara, what were you gonna say?
To her, I just want to say, I'm gonna repeat your actions back to you, and I want you to tell me, why it's not gonna work. You go missing. You have no contact with your daughter for, let's say, generously, 40 years?
You see her kind of like play with her hair a little bit. She says, give or take a decade or two.
You decide to show up out of the blue. You steal her shit in the interest of her eye. You steal her incredibly important eye that she had to figure out how to use on her own without your help. You decide that the way to solve this is to secretly give it back, even though she knows you fucking took it. And you want us to sneakily put yours next to hers so that you can spy on her in the future and know what she's up to. Because you feel sorry? And you think that's better?
Yes.
How the frick would we hide this eye? These things are huge.
No, I was thinking that we'd ask her.
I was gonna say, Ben Watt's eye is big. Leonie's eye is just like a human-sized eyeball.
Okay, because I was like,
Leonie's a regular-sized hag. She's like a medium humanoid size.
Okay, because I was like, if this thing is also the size of like a disco ball, I don't know how she thinks she's not gonna see this.
Cool.
No. It's just like, the thing is, Shai's not thinking about doing it secretly. Shai's thinking about going to Benoit with both eyeballs and just going, hey, here's yours back. This one's your mom's. It's like she wants to check up on you. She wants it's just like, it's like, if you don't want this, we can always take it back to her.
Counter argument. She fucking hates her mother's guts and is right to.
Yeah, counter argument.
This is why Shai was like, what might work better is write her a letter with all of these feelings that you have, to facilitate a contact that is not face-to-face, that is not immediate.
Well, it wouldn't be face-to-face if it was just if I just got to see and be proud of her from afar. She wouldn't even have to know.
So you don't want to be involved in her life.
Was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know in your head how you think that being involved is somehow equaling or equivalent to just watching your daughter without ever talking to her?
I don't think she wants to be involved with me.
Wow. What a surprise.
I was gonna say something like, have you considered taking the hint, but Adara already did it for me.
And that's why Shai's just like, letters are fabulous things. You can write your feelings on them, and she won't feel pressured to respond, but it might facilitate some sort of contact that isn't spying.
So you won't take the eye?
I mean, I was thinking we could take it and we could ask her, but the thing is, if we take it and we hide it and she finds it, then
it's gonna hate you even more.
Exactly. It's just gonna make the situation worse in the long run.
Well, she pops the eye back in her head. Guess you can't win them all. take her right back to her. I'll, I guess I've been beaten.
There is no winning in this situation, but you definitely could make it better by, like my friend said, writing her a letter, or even going to patronize her bar. There are so many better ways to go about this.
Oh, I don't think she'd want to serve me in her bar.
She wouldn't personally be serving you, but I think she'd be happy to know that you're, like, financially supporting her.
That would be interesting. Last time I just sent in on that little invisible girl.
Yeah, speaking of that invisible girl, are you actually going to turn her not invisible anymore?
Oh, yes, it's working.
Okay.
It'll take some time, but it's working.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I went through a lot of work for this eye. I just hope Benoit understood how much I went through just to be a part of her life.
I mean, Benoit went through a lot of things without you in her life.
Look, lady.
Ma'am?
Ma'am. Speaking as someone who, let's say, has a related life experience, with regard to troubled parental relationships, you're not gonna make it better with subterfuge, and you're fucking definitely not gonna make it better by doubling down on it when she's literally caught you doing it once. I can't stress enough that your two options now are walk away forever or listen to Shy, the smartest person here, and take her goddamn advice.
It's like I have experienced with a lot of children that have felt abandoned by their parents. But the majority of them, in their deepest hearts, still want some sort of contact. They still yearn for that connection. Just, it's very delicate, the trust that can happen, and so easy to break.
I suppose the letter wouldn't be too out of... It's not completely unreasonable.
It's like you've already done so much just to get her attention. This can't be harder than that.
Fine. I will try another way. That doesn't involve stealing from her.
This shouldn't be a realization.
And thank you for getting me out of that dream dungeon. That was unpleasant.
I imagine it was.
Great. We won't be back. Be better. And I'm gonna leave.
Have a safe trip.
And good luck.
Maybe she said, have a safe trip. I have expected Adara to go. Is that a threat?
I was immediately like, do I insight check that?
It's the same energy as the guy at the grocery store one time when I said, "Have a nice day," he went, "Don't tell me what to do."
Oh my god. A spiritual connection immediately.
Do you all leave?
Yeah. I think our
Alright.
job here is done.
Yep.
Leaving the campsite, feel like you start to get tired,
Yep.
and you take 7 points of damage.
Nice. No, look at Adara and Shine and be like, "I makes you tired."
All right, we're gonna make sure that you don't fall asleep. If
Yep.
you need a break, just hand it off to one of us.
Yeah, it's in the backpack, so you can just, like, slip it off me if I fall asleep.
If I carry you and you carry the backpack, do we both get sleepy?
If what?
If I carry
Oh,
her.
if you carry Ophelia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we have to keep her awake though, so maybe keeping her walking would be a good thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
So, you walk for about 10 more minutes, and Ophelia, you take 8 more points of damage.
Hmm. Nice.
Maybe I should take the backpack now.
Okay. I'm just gonna, like, let it fall off my shoulders and just give it to Shy.
Okay. About 10 minutes later, Shy, you get pretty tired, and you take 7 points of damage.
All right.
And this goes on and on, unless you really want someone to carry the eye the whole time until they fall unconscious.
Why can't we just fast travel? We've discovered the location.
We've got enough HP. We'll be fine.
Yep.
We could just give it to Adara and be like, she can't die. She can just keep going.
Yeah.
She
can
would
also,
eventually fall asleep when she goes to 0 hit points.
based
Yeah.
on how those rolls or whatever have been going, Adara could carry it for an hour, no sweat.
Oh yeah, then Adara, you could get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep Adara's from falling asleep.
So
I mean,
just
I think we'd pass
slapping
it around just to... I mean, Adara would probably be carrying it the most, but I think we'd pass it around just so that we
Yeah.
weren't...
It's a D8 of sleep damage every 10 minutes.
Mm.
And once you reach, once it surpasses your HP, you fall asleep. So actually, since you can't go below 0, Adara, you would never fall asleep. You would just be very tired. And because
Good.
of that, I might give you a point of exhaustion.
That's fair. But yeah, Adara's happy to carry it.
You return to the Night Errors. It is not open for business, but Margaret is expecting you.
Hi, Margaret.
I totally forgot her voice. I think she was pretty perky.
Yeah, she was.
Frigid Margaret?
Frigid
Yeah.
Margaret was pretty perky. The Dragonborn, Dovahkiin Margaret.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. Did you get the eye? Did you get the orb? Adara, hi.
Hi. We have the eye, which is why I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Oh,
We're all kinda tired.
And Watt can really touch that.
yeah, we noticed.
All right, so let's get it back where it needs to be.
Yeah, also we need to talk to Benoit.
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't usually see visitors, but you did a big service for us.
Yeah,
So-
she did see us, so
Oh, okay. And you know what? I'll get you your reward. You wanted ice crystals or stuff? Or a dreamer gig? What was it that you wanted? You said 2 out of 3?
yeah, no, Adara wanted like open invitation to come back whenever, or like, permanently be on
You
the
wanted
list.
sweet drinks. You
Free
wanted
drinks
dream
permanently on the list, and then the group wanted magic items.
Okay.
drink.
Well, I will rustle those up for you, and I'll let Benoit know that you're coming. She is in the back. And so she bustles off that way and just does a on the door. And the back door opens. And you see a very tired Benoit sitting on a couch in the back room.
Hello again.
Idara, I can go give her the eye if you're really tired.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna take it off Idara's back and, like, speed walk my way over and just, like, open it and, like, give Benoit her eye back.
Thank you. She takes it, tosses it in the air. Because I'll have to hang this up back on the ceiling. Stands up, does a big stretch, walks to the center of the room, and just kind of shoves it up in the middle.
Good.
So, how'd you get it back?
We just... Well, first Ophelia took the eye, and then we had a bit of a chat.
With her?
Yeah, she really didn't give us much trouble once she knew that she had lost.
Your mom's a dick.
Yeah, no shit.
She doesn't really know how to be a parent, I will say that.
Well, she's never really practiced.
That is true. She, we gave her a couple of suggestions. She did say that she was proud of you. And that she thought you'd accomplished some great things in this town. And I did suggest that she write her feelings down in a letter at least and send them to you so that you will know how she feels.
That's great. We could always use more kindling.
Before you, like, throw it in the fire, can you at least consider reading it first?
Yep. Considered. Maybe she'll catch me in a good mood.
Maybe.
If not, that's okay.
Look,
Well, go ahead.
as someone who would give a lot to get a letter like that, consider reading it. Even though she sucks.
Maybe you could teach her to suck less.
She could use that.
Yeah.
She was open to reason eventually.
Yeah, there were
She takes a bit of teaching, though.
a lot of steps in between.
Yeah, you have my full long distance support if you decide that she needs to be punched.
Yeah, that's not like her to just let things go. You might want to be careful for the next, 20 years or something in case she, I wouldn't worry about it. You'd be asleep anyway. Y'all are heavy sleepers.
Is that a threat?
Well, I'll have to see what I can do to...
Can you pre-uncurse us, Shy?
No, I believe you have to be cursed first. But
Shit.
afterwards, I could do something about it.
Yay.
Shy, given what you know about hags, you would know that a protection from evil and good spell or a magic circle can protect you from a night hag's haunting.
See their circle.
Wait, do I have that? I think
I know I don't, because that's not something that I do.
I wouldn't worry about it, but she has a tendency to get... Well, you can see it's been 60 years, and she just decided she wanted to be involved, so... Just, be careful.
Yeah.
She
You
might
too.
decide she wants to be involved with you.
we'll be on the lookout.
Yeah, I think all three of us have had enough experience with parents, whether literal or figurative, for now.
Well, I think y'all are entitled to free drinks.
Sounds
Thank
good.
God.
Also, before we forget, the other woman in town, lady, she's got grills in her basement.
They seem to be ambassadors of some sort.
Good for
Diplomats.
her. I don't let them in here.
Yeah, just wanted to let you know that she still has a big vendetta against you. Just a warning.
But I don't really understand why. She seems to be branching out rather well.
Yeah,
Some people get greedy. I think she's just jealous because she doesn't know how to make a good cocktail.
Could be.
entirely possible.
I'd be jealous if my clientele options were grells or fun people, and I ended up with the grells.
Would you like big brain people in top hats, or would you like party?
So nobody parties like some nuns, let me tell you.
Hmm.
And she heads to the back of the bar to mix up some drinks.
Mm.
And that, unless there's anything else you would like to do.
What are our magic items?
Oh yeah, that. And I was gonna say before we leave before we head off to our actual mermaid party, I'm gonna tell Benoit that if she wants another hug, I'll give her another hug before I leave.
She will absolutely take that hug.
Yes, and I will absolutely give it to her.
It's like, okay, but this is nice.
Yeah. If I come
She
by again, I'll
pets
give
you
you
on the
another
head.
hug.
So, you all have free drinks for life.
Yay.
Yeah.
All I've ever wanted.
Shy's like, research. Good.
Free research materials.
Pace yourself.
So, first I'm going to ask the spellcasters, would you like an unthawable ice crystal that can be used as any gemstone spell component of equal or lesser value to 1,000 gold pieces? Or would you like to roll and see what's behind door number magic item table?
I mean, that sounds cool, but I'd like to roll on the magic item table.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go magic item table too, because a lot of Ophelia spells do not require gems.
Okay, then everybody roll me a D100. Let's see what you get.
Oh my god. Should we do this now or in the Patreon behind the scenes video?
Well, you wanted to know what your magic items were.
I didn't realize it was going to be a table. That's fine.
You did this to us, Gwen!
I did this to us.
Rolled a 66.
All right,
you're
Shy.
so close.
You got a potion of mind reading.
Ooh.
Which is hilarious because I know you
That's
don't
hilarious.
want that.
I don't want that at all.
You know what?
I'll have to
I will
tell.
give you something else instead.
Okay.
Instead, you get an oil of sharpness.
Ooh. That ought to be interesting.
I got a 70 flat.
70 flat. Okay, that is a potion of flying.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Don't mind if I
another thing that
do.
would like.
And Ophelia,
I got an 85.
an 85. That is going to be a scroll of protection.
Yeah!
And that is where, with your delicious drinks in hand and your new treasures, the bar opens. And that's where we are going to leave tonight's adventure. Stick around because we're going to do a raid. And next week, we are playing Oceans of Stone by Joe Crail from Uncaged Anthology Volume 4. And sign up for our, oh my gosh, our giveaway that we're running.
Yeah.
I will put it in the thing.
I will. I got it.
Okay. And after this, we are going to go shoot our behind the scenes Patreon video, which you can get access to by joining our Patreon. We have a very fun Discord community too. And let's meet our Tiefs and see where you can find all of us. Starting with Ophelia. Who are you in the real life and where can we find you?
Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at TheseDeadPens, where I like to meme and scream about a lot of things. What have I been memeing and screaming about this week? Oh yeah, hold your politicians accountable. It doesn't matter if they align with you politically or not, but hold them accountable. I play Ophelia, your tiefling warlock. I do art stuff, but I'm currently not available because college, and other things going on in my life. But these other two do art too, and if they are available, you should hire them. And also just to write or edit.
Shy, who are you in the real life, and where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Zan Larson, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram under Paleweight Rabbit. Not quite online for the moment due to technical difficulties that I shall hopefully be rectifying, but also I do have an online store, so if you like my art, you can buy prints and things. So I'm dropping that in chat. It's zanlarson at storyandbee.com, and I forgot to say that I play Shy, the Brighthorn cleric.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
They've had 2 hours to figure it out.
Yep.
And Adara, who are you in the real life?
I'm going to be all over the internet, and I'm an illustrator. You can find me mostly on Twitter, where I post art. I also did the art for the pre-roll and post-roll and break roll in this. So if you like that, find me on Twitter, because I got more teefs to draw. So stay tuned.
And I'm Jess. I actually have stuff I could tell you about this week. It was just announced that I am a GM for Magpie's curated play program. So you can go onto Magpie's website and see me, and pretty soon you can sign up for games with me. I'm going to be running Bluebeard's Bride and Urban Shadows. And also, I'm going to be on Mecha Dragon's podcast talking about WandaVision. We're recording an episode tomorrow about the episode that aired today. It'll probably air on Monday. So we're going to go raid Burrito's channel because I believe she is doing a fundraiser right now. So let's go help her out. And thank you so much for joining us. We love having you here every single week. And we will see you next week. Have a great night, friends.
Bye.
Bye.